land of the free, a land of the wild, land of the largest and most dangerous creatures on earth. But times are changing. Wild areas are decreasing, and species are disappearing everywhere. Wildlife and its well-being has become a high commodity. Their future is in our hands, and there's a badass few who have stepped up to the plate.
Okay, my name is Dr. C.R. Boshoff.
But we call him Bossy. Most decent vets you're ever going to find. And if there's ever a job and I get to choose my vet that I'm going to work with, I choose him. Just our way of working together and the speed we do things at. My name is Benjamin Osmus.
He's always been a wildlife pilot, but these days he's a family man and a wildlife pilot.
The type of flying that we do is a very specialized job, so there's not a lot of people that do it.
Probably the best wildlife pilot in the area, if not in the whole country. Being a wildlife vet, everybody sees all the nice stuff always. It's actually a high-risk job, if you think about it. The chemicals which you dart the animals with, a drop of that and an open wound on the skin can kill you. It's a highly rewarding job, this. Look, it can go quite wrong sometimes. I've been chased by buffalo, chased up into a tree by rhino, black rhino, elephant. Been almost killed by a giraffe. We did a giraffe capture and it got up and it basically missed me by millimeters.
Where flying has one variable or one thing that you're doing. Where you're doing wildlife, you have about 5 or 6 different things that you're running at any one moment within the operation.
Basically, in a nutshell, as a wildlife veterinarian, I work from anything from a squirrel up to an elephant, from normal chemical immobilizations for normal translocations to treatments to soft tissue surgery, from orthopedic surgery, from just darting to load animals on a truck to need to go to an auction.
So we pretty much do everything in wildlife anywhere in Africa. Africa is quite a big continent and a lot of species and a lot of different challenges. So, I mean, you've got the animal that you've got to think for, you've got the terrain that you have to look at, you've got trees that you're trying to maneuver around, you've got the wind that you have to think for. You have to think for the vet, you have to think for the operation people on the ground. There's so many variables that you have to at any one time run, which flying is just a part of.
The thing that I enjoy the most about my work is if I did something like taking off a snare of a giraffe. Firstly, it's an immense pleasure seeing that giraffe walking away. Secondly, turning around and seeing all the faces of all the people who are involved in the whole operation, smiling and everybody high-fiving each other and taking photos and being glad.
Working with 2 of my biggest passions, it's wildlife and helicopters, and it's an enjoyable job. The thing is, for some people, you know, this might just be an animal's life, but to us, that is our passion, that is our job, that is what we do on a daily basis, and that animal is much more than an animal to us, and you know, we try to push it as far as we can to save that animal's life.
Join best friends Bossy and Benjamin as they move, save and conserve some of Africa's most magnificent creatures. Join Wild Boys for an up-close and adventurous look at conservation in Africa.